All right, so today we are going to be going over a deadlift and the things that you need to do and pay attention to when you are performing this exercise. So this is typically performed with a barbell and then plates on the barbell to raise the barbell off the ground. I'm going to be using a shovel, pretending that these are plates. Oh, there's water in it. But yeah, okay, so getting started to do a deadlift. You're going to want to have your feet shoulder width apart and then have your toes pointing slightly outwards just to make sure that your knees are tracking above your toes and not coming in or going out. So yeah, shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. The bar will be resting on the ground already with the plates supporting it. As you're setting this up, you're going to want to make sure that the bar is roughly 1 inch in front of your shins. So you just really want to make sure that you're keeping the bar tight to your body. But, all right, so we have our feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. When you bend down to pick up the bar, you'll have the bar about 1 inch away from your shins. You're going to bend at the knees and at the hips. Your back and torso is going to be not parallel to the floor, but like what I'm doing now. Your back's going to be in a neutral position, and then your head is going to be aligned with your spine. So you don't want to focus on keeping your head up or dropping it down low. Just keep it in line with your spine. For your grip, you're going to use a mixed or an alternated grip. So you're going to grip the bar with one hand pronated, one hand supinated. And then your grip is going to be roughly shoulder width apart. So we'll get down into the grip. You're going to want to make sure that your arms are outside of your knees and that your elbows are pointing outwards. All right, so when you start to do the lift in the upward motion, you're going to bring the bar up as close as you can against your knee or your shins and then up your thighs. When you're doing your upward motion as well, you want to make sure that you don't extend your knees first and then come up. Your hips and your knees are going to extend at the exact same time. So it's one controlled motion up. You'll stop right here with your knees and hips fully extended. Also, one thing to keep in mind, your arms are going to stay in full extension the entire time. So they're just going to be holding the bar strong and in control. As you come up, that's when you're going to be breathing out. So I'll go. And then you're going to breathe in on the downward phase. Again, your knees and your hips are going to flex at the same time. So you want to make sure that you're bending at the same time. And remember to keep your back and your head neutral. Don't be bending in any kind of weird ways when you're doing this. But you'll breathe in as you bring the bar back down. Once you get down, you're going to have the plates touch the ground. And then you're going to come back up. And that's how you'll do your repetitions. But yeah, so this targets the glute max, the trapezius, and then also the hamstrings. There's a couple other muscles involved, like your abs and lower back and things like that, but it's not the focus of the exercise. You want to make sure that it's very similar to a squat setup, but you want to make sure that your knees are tracking over your toes. Don't let them bend in or outwards. You're not going to be bending your elbows at all. You want to make sure you keep those straight. And yeah, I believe that is it.